Hello, welcome to everybody to Dave Jaguar 66. Okay, so we've got the metal put into the wings, and I've just given it a quick coat of paint. This is Hammerite that I'm actually using for the bottom of this Mini Coupe because it's similar to the British racing game, just for the underneath, and I had some spare, so I thought, well, I'll try it out. I wanted to see how it looked after I'd filled in the wings. So there's basically a metal plate in there. They're supposed to be aluminium, and what I would advise if you're doing these is do it in aluminium. It's a lot easier to bend it, and try and make this shape here as small as you possibly can, because then it'll save you filling it in. If you cut it too low, you'll have a lot of work to do. It's a kind of metallic flake in it, but I'll actually I think I'll go for Land Rover green, deep bronze green, which is what that is when you look underneath. What you do have to do though is this is it's called clear lacquer or clear lacquer. It's better to put that onto the wood first, because otherwise the paint will just sink in. So I just basically want to see how the shape is now. I've gone over it with the orbital sander after filling it all in, and yeah, it's coming on. Still quite a bit to do. I'm trying to get all the sides done now. I'm going to route all the sides along the edge, but it's getting there. The front looks quite nice. I would just come back from Munich. I think I said this on my last video. So I was in Munich and it was terrible. There was rain, and we ended up cutting our week short. We ended up coming back a bit earlier because the rain and the weather was awful, and got caught in a traffic jam coming back from Munich, but there you go. But while I was there, I went to the Museum, and it's a huge museum, and they had these kits in it. There was a V8 one and this 4-cylinder one, and my wife was actually at an exhibition. That's why we were in Munich, and I was in the hotel room and I was a bit bored. I went out to the museum, really enjoyed it, saw some great cars, and in the gift shop they had these engines. So the next day I spent a couple of hours putting it together, and works real nice. It's got a little, you actually even have to time up the camshaft and the crankshaft with there's a special tool that goes between them, and the little motors on the back, one runs the camshaft, one runs the crank, and you can even time this so that the lights go. I'll give you a close-up of it. This is it running. You can see there each cylinder, and you can actually see the pistons going up and down, and even I hope you can see it there. You can see the valves going up and down on the shafts. Maybe you'll see it now. There you go. It's amazing. Yeah. And it just so happens that it actually fits. It's a perfect size for the inside of the front of the Land Rover. So, although it's just a gimmick, I'll put it in there, and just as a thing for the kids so they can see it. But I'll put it on a little plinth. Yeah, so it's a nice little thing. It took me about 2.5 hours to put it together, but it's great for anybody who's interested in engines. You know, they've got a V8 version of it. I think it was something like, they've got it with this magazine, this book in it. I think it was something like €83. It's about £60, and the V8 is €120. But as I say, it fits in the car, fits in the bonnet, and if you see there, you can just see the little tensioner there on the chain. Oh, well, it's not a chain; it's a little rubber band. But yeah, I mean, I was quite amazed. It works quite well. Yeah, and this is the kit you get. Unfortunately, it was in German, and I don't speak German very well, and I certainly don't read it. So, but these are all the parts you get with it, and I think there's another one here with a V8 in it because it's quite complex. But yeah, put it together, and I'll stick it in the front as a bit of a gimmick for the kids to see. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. That's really all I've got for the update, because as I say, I've been messing around with this today. You can see the side's not done. I've got to do it. I've got to fill all the screw holes in and God knows what. And I've done a little bit of work on the jag. This is my Union Jack car cover. Yeah, a bit over the top for the English side. I've got the Union Jack there and the car cover there. Anyway, yeah, a few jobs to do on it. I'm just doing now the inside panels. You can't see it, unfortunately. Basically, the inner mud guards, I didn't want to put them on to the last minute because in case there was any problems. So I'll do an update on that over the next 2 days. And yeah, place is in a bit of a mess, but there you go. It is a Sunday. Anyway, thanks for watching in. If you want an update on this, I have to get it ready by I think it's the 20th of June. So I only got about 4 weeks or so to get it done, 4 or 5 weeks max. Anyway, thanks for watching in, and looking for the next instalment. Take care. Bye.